Henry Ford needed an employee. There were two young men who were equally qualified, from the same school, excellent GPA, good personalities. He invited both of them out to dinner. They came, they sat down, they ate, and at the end of the meal, Henry Ford turned to one young man and said, "I don't think that you will fit with our association." He turned to the other young man and said, "I want you to work with us." The young man that was rejected asked him, "Why did you choose the other man and not I?" And Henry Ford said, "I observed. As you were about to eat your steak, you just reached for the salt and began to salt your steak. The other young man, he took a bite of his steak and then he reached for the salt." And he said, "The other young man, the one I have chosen, that when the servers came, that he spoke to them as though they were actually people. He was considerate of them, saying yes, thank you, no, and no thank you. And you treated them as though they did not even exist." He said, "In my business, I want men that will think before they act." And he said, "I want men that will treat others nicely as they would like to be treated themselves." That's pretty good advice, that we need to think before we act, and then we need to treat others just as we want to be treated. I think Jesus had something to say about that. Did he not? "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." As my grandma Hickson would say, y'all go out now, don't fight and fuss, and just play nice. You never can tell who's watching and what the results may be, but when you face difficulties this day, you're forced to be impulsive. Reject that impulse and think, and then play nicely. Thanks for watching Don Howell, today's Light and Love from Liberty.